What does a deal structure look like? Well, a deal structure can vary. And part of it has to do with what you as the owner are trying to achieve, and part of it has to do with what the buyer's trying to achieve with the business. So it could be a full sale, 100% sale. The buyer comes in, they're buying 100% of the business, they give you a check, they want you to stick around for 6 to 12 months to help them through a management transition period, because you're going to be leaving and they need to get a new management team in place. And so that would be a full buyout with you walking away from the business. Now, in terms of the transaction value, where the proceeds come from, it could be 100% in cash. It could be 70% of cash, and they might, you as the owner, take a note back. There might be an earn-out piece where they'll say, here's a check for 70%, and if the business hits these performance objectives over a 12-month period or 24-month period, we'll give you a second check, which sort of covers the shortfall of the 70% or 80% or 90% that they paid. So it could be an all-cash purchase. It could be cash with a note component. It could be cash with an earn-out component. So those are the different types of structures if it's a full buyout. The second option is a partial buyout. And under this scenario, a buyer would come in and say, okay, we think the business is worth $5 million. We want to buy 80% of the business, but we want you to stick around for the next 3 to 5 years. And so 80% of $5 million is $4 million. Here's a check for $4 million. You're still going to own 20% of the company. We're going to help you grow the company over the next 3 to 5 years. We're hopefully going to double the size of the company, maybe triple the size of the company over that 3 to 5 year period. And we need your help doing that. You still own 20% of the company. Now, when we go to sell the company in 5 years, it's a $10 million company. You got a check today for $4 million. You'll get a check in 5 years when the business sells and you still own 20%. You'll get a check for $2 million. And so sort of gave you the best of both worlds. You got some cash today. You were able to pull cash out of the business. You were able to put that into an investment account. You were able to stay involved with the business. You were continue to help grow the business. You were then able to participate in a larger sale of the business. And so it sort of gave you the opportunity of getting 2 bites of the apple, so to speak.